Very nice to see Bitcoin bouncing off that 59K level. Today we're sitting at 62K. Altcoins still really aren't moving that much. Meme coins are still dominating this cycle right now. But today we're going to go over some early opportunities you have and some of the best altcoin opportunities currently presenting themselves in the market. And I'm going to go over 3 projects that you can dive into today and be able to take advantage of, get in early, and be able to possibly earn your way to earning their token before their tokens launch. So this is going to be an action-packed, alpha-packed show. You're going to want to stick around, as well as some TON ecosystem alpha. So without further ado, let's get in the game. And as always, guys, drop down, hit that like button, and subscribe to the show for more every single day and every week here on In the Game and on Crypto Banter. And a quick shout out to all of our sponsors here on In the Game. We have Vulcan Forged, Ultra, Dreams Quest, NordVPN, Moontropica, and Real Fever. And then all of our exchange partners. If you need somewhere to trade, decentralized, centralized, no KYC, whatever you're into, all right? Down below in the description, Blowfin, Bybit, Mexi, BitGet, Avo. We have it all, so check it out down below. And let's jump into it. As always, leave your comments on anything we discuss in the show. But as we see on the 7-day charts, some of the biggest movers have been meme coins. And I have to say, we have given you some gems over the last few weeks. I know. The comment section's going to say, well, Hustle, you're a gaming guy. I am. But when something is performing so well, and gaming isn't. Gaming is more the set and forget portfolio at this point in time. You're DCAing, you're waiting for the altcoin season to really come around whenever it does. And you kind of put that portfolio to the side, but it doesn't hurt to play with the main character of the cycle, which is memes. We gave you MOG at about a 300 million market cap. Over the month period of time, it's actually down a little bit, but over the week period of time, it's up 84%. And we did get in MOG right around actually like here. So very good entry position here on MOG. And I think that this does catch up, or it is a catch-up trade to Pepe. So shout out to anyone who got involved there. And then actually the biggest winner we've given on our top 10 meme coin show, we gave this one around a $25-30 million market cap. It's sitting at about 150 mil. I think this one's going to 500 to a billion, personally speaking. So like I said, meme coins are just dominating this market at this point in time. But it leaves opportunities for other investments, and it leaves opportunities for us to be able to get involved in some things pretty early. So we're going to go over that in this show. I'm going to go over some of the DCAs I'm looking at. They haven't really changed, but more so than DCAing, we'll go over a couple of meme coin opportunities. We'll go over some gaming opportunities that are very, very early that you can still jump into, participate, take advantage of, and earn the tokens before they go live. Because as we've seen, it's airdrop season. We've seen ZK. We've seen Layer Zero. We've seen Blast, which TGE'd yesterday. And you know, a lot of people are disappointed, but at a 2 billion market cap, I actually think that's pretty healthy. I'm a contrarian, I guess. Like, people were hoping for much more than that, but I think Blast is simply just like a degen chain. So to me, this wasn't really disappointing, but I didn't farm this like super heavily. I got an airdrop and I was perfectly fine with it, but airdrop season is definitely in full force. People are a little disappointed about the numbers that they're getting, but I also think it has to do with the overall market. But some of the good things we have seen today, it's happening. Potentially, we see here the SEC with a form that is talking about the Van Eck Solana Trust. So if we get a Solana ETF into this market, that's going to be huge. The ETH ETF is lingering. Potentially July 4th is the date that we're hearing. That would be awesome, July 4th, right? I'll be out on the water or something here in the US, just celebrating, and then we see the ETH ETF get approved. I'm going to be going crazy, all right? But then I love Easy's tweet here. It is funny. Last year, we talked about this right here on In the Game, how Robinhood delisted Cardano, Solana, and Polygon because they were deemed securities. Well, now they're being deemed an ETFable. So it's very interesting how things change over time. And a big shout out to Solana. I mean, obviously has been one of the biggest winners of this entire cycle. And when it comes to the top coins, I'm heavy in gaming, but I think if you don't have Solana, TON, AVAX, you don't have stuff like Tau or Notcoin or Caspa in your portfolio, I think that those need to be a part of your portfolio this cycle. Those are some of the very trendy, high-level coins that I do think will perform very, very well this bull market. And speaking of TON, TON has been one of the biggest winners so far, but I think the big opportunity here is gaming underneath TON. And one project that we really like here got some good price action over the last 24 to 48 hours off of this news. And I actually got an update from this team today, which is 𝗖𝗐. So let's just show the weekly chart here. Nice little bounce off of the 0036 level. And it's up 12% over the last couple of days. The reason being is they are now building one of their experiences on TON. So they're happy to announce BitGet is announcing a $20 million TON ecosystem fund. And a lot of these Telegram games are getting so much user base and so much traction. One of those being TON Station Games, which 𝗖𝗐 Heroes is incubating. It's backed by 𝗖𝗐 and some secret TG devs, all in good time. So I think that's going to come out. You go to Telegram, join the channel, and you can actually play this game. I got an update. There is 50,000 players already using this. So the power of Telegram is absolutely insane. And this is very bullish. I totally expect us to see more games moving towards Telegram or building an experience on Telegram because of the market share and the user base that they do bring to the table. So a big shout out to 𝗖𝗐 there. And then as far as my top DCAs, they haven't changed. I'm stacking up infrastructures and I'm stacking up some of my favorite games, the supers, the primes, etc. You guys know the stuff I'm bullish on. And, like I said, that's not really going to change. And gaming is the thing you invest in. Put it to the side. I know Elio, Becker, myself, a lot of the big brains in the space who invest in gaming, AI, whatever niche. Right now, you invest for the top of the market, right? I'm not worried about what my gaming coins do tomorrow or next week. I'm going to be involved for the top of the market. And that's going to be, 6 to 12 months, maybe even longer than that if we see a traditional 4-year cycle. So we do have time, stack up those bags. But the best thing to do sometimes is just to sit on your hands when it comes to these things. And that's what I'm doing. So stacking the infra, stacking the top games. And I'm delving in meme coins, but we'll go into that here at the end of the show. And then crypto unicorns. This one's been making a lot of noise. And I've said it over and over. I'm a big fan of games with active economies because I think games that mask their game with a Web3, but they don't actually participate when the play to earn or the reward side of things, it's kind of BS, right? They're just coming over here because their game wouldn't work on Steam or something like that. Whereas crypto unicorns is a true play to earn game. It's been sustainable. They've been around since 2021 at this point, and they just went live on 𝗓. So we'll see if 𝗓, Arbitrum, and crypto unicorns catch a bid here, because I do think it is, this is a great, one of those first games to really migrate over to 𝗓. And we'll be talking a lot more about this as these user numbers develop and etc. Because this is a big deal. And I think Arbitrum Gaming is being slept on. I think 𝗓 is being slept on. And then one of the only traditional, they call it play and collect. But this has been sustainable through and through. And I'm excited to see kind of what comes out of that ecosystem. And then let's get into on the show notes. I know it says prepare now, or it says it's something like that. The time is now, or prepare now. And what I'm talking about is for the next big opportunities. And we're going to go into the gaming sector. I know people might have missed ZK, Layer Zero, or they missed Portal, they missed Block Games, they missed Blast even. There's a lot of opportunities around the corner that I think are definitely ripe here. And I think that if we take advantage of a few of these, you're going to be in a good position for these upcoming airdrops. So let's jump right into it. A couple that are just based off holding their NFTs. And then we're going to get into actual things you need to do in different ecosystems. So number one is 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 500,000 downloads. And these aren't fabricated numbers. They are doing these numbers. And I mean, it's one of the NFTs recently I've gone in and scooped. I swept the floor. The Infinite Gods passes will be coming with token allocations, most likely. They also have a referral system if you want to participate in it. But for me, I stacked up some NFTs, and I'm going to wait for this TGE because this game right here, I have it on my phone. It's actually super fun, mobile friendly. Anyone can play it, and they're getting so much traction. And this team has been behind some of the biggest, things in Web3 and in Web2 in the past. So to me, 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 think it's a great opportunity. I always give you guys token plays. So here's a couple of NFT plays. Right now, you can stack and just wait for the TGE and likely get a pretty solid bag from these things. Number 2 is Today the Game. We just recently saw AI Arena, another AI native experience, go live. And their NRN token sitting at about a $50 million fully diluted market cap. Pretty solid launch. Today the Game, with leads from Nintendo, Sega, Epic Games, and Unity, they have their Ancient Seeds live on OpenSea, Magic Eden, Blur, whatever the case is. You can go stack these. They're the InfiniGods passes are about 1.18 ETH. These are about 1.15 ETH each, but I have heard rumors, and because this is a very low supply, 700 NFTs in this ecosystem, I've heard that this will be one of the biggest token airdrops to an NFT gaming collection potentially this year. So you didn't hear it from me, but you did. Remember who gave you that alpha. But I have heard some great things about the NFT airdrop allocation that's going to be coming to Today the Game. So there's a couple of NFT plays for you. And if I threw in one more, I know that the Rumble Kong League token Fame is coming up around the corner. We showed you guys this about a week ago with the 155,000 unique wallets, 307,000 wearables, 3 million social post impressions. But you can actually, I know that the NFTs are going to get allocation here into their airdrop, but more so, they have a rewards like point system going on right now that you can actually jump into. You can start your journey for the Fame token, and you can complete quests, create content, and engage to earn Fame points and exclusive team rewards. These are going to go towards your airdrop. So that is another key early opportunity that you have right now. Sometimes the opportunities aren't in the tokens. Sometimes the opportunities are in the activity or in NFTs. So right now, there's a lot of things coming to market. The Beacon is minting in a few, and here very shortly. And it's actually a 10,000 collection. Seems like a lot, but it all is going to be based off the token allocation. So if there's token involved, that's where it becomes a little bit interesting. And then last but not least on this is, or actually it's the second to last but not least, we have Super Champs. So Super Champs is an upcoming ecosystem that, I mean, the games in their ecosystem just look legitimately incredible. They're mobile friendly. This team has catered to the Web 2 market in the past. They're building on base. The champ token's coming up, and you can actually participate in their rewards program on the season 1. So season 1 now is live, it looks like. You can engage in quests, earn quest points, and compete for champs. So you can dive in here and get involved with the Super Champs ecosystem. So like I said, all you really need to do on InfiniGods and on Today the Game is potentially sweep the NFTs. I would stake your Today the Game NFT to get extra points. Potentially, you could sweep an NFT for RKL, but if you participate in this campaign, you could easily get an airdrop allocation for the Fame token. And then similarly here, if you dive into the questing, the rewards for season 1 for Super Champs, you probably have a good shot at getting a champ allocation if you spend your time wisely. So as mentioned, sometimes it's not all in. Here's what I'm DCAing today. Like some of these other opportunities, while the market is down, I'm delving in meme coins and I'm delving in some of these early opportunities that, I think most people don't talk about because they're so caught up in the market. So last but not least is Cube Exchange. Now, I have talked about Cube Exchange a few times on this show, but I am telling you right now, what I know from this project. I'm in touch with the team. I'm in touch with the marketing behind this project. I'm in touch with everything that's going on. This is going to be one of the biggest airdrops that hits crypto in 2024, 2025, whichever date that they choose, whether it's Q4 or Q1 of 25. I know for a fact that Cube Exchange is going to be one of the absolute biggest airdrop opportunities that crypto has ever seen. My recommendation, go in here, sign up, KYC, and be ready to use the exchange, or in the future, as you see the rewards tab here, you can actually jump in and participate in the exchange and get your points up as far as Cube Exchange. I'll be talking more about this tomorrow or on Saturday for my other shows this week. But I think Cube is legitimately one of the biggest airdrop opportunities you have, and nobody's talking about this right now. Like, there's maybe 5 to 10 people on all of Twitter and on all of YouTube talking about Cube Exchange. So this is one of the earliest but lucrative opportunities that you have in this market at this point in time. And then, of course, my meme plays are my meme plays are pretty set. In the end, it was always just memes. I love Mog. Mog has been absolutely killing it, up 84% this week. So shout out to anyone who followed that position or got into Wolf. I still think if I'm looking at the meme sector, I think the best buy today is still Redo, Resistance Dog on the TON ecosystem. As we see here, the 20 million TON ecosystem fund coming through the door. I just think at 100 mil, this is still super undervalued. And it's some people wonder if a token's hard to buy, is that a good thing? I actually think it is good. And in the future, if this gets any listings, as you see, it's not really on many exchanges. This thing has a clear path to 500 mil to $1 billion market cap. So for today, I'd be looking at that. And I would be looking at Ponky at 178. They're really close collaborators with Brett. So those would be the two plays I'm looking at as far as today. I do still think, although Wolf has done some multiples since we presented it on the channel, that this one has more upside. But Mog is probably the lowest downside, but solid upside play. So if you want to get in on an ETH meme with crazy good culture, this is the one for you. But today, what you need to be on the lookout for is the Borpa TGE. Borpa is being incubated by Entangle. This is one I'm absolutely stoked for. I think that this one it's starting at a 5 mil market cap. I think this one's going to absolutely rock it, given what I know about the Entangle team. So I gave you my existing meme plays, but this is one that's launching today. Just check out where it launches at, make your own decisions. Obviously, nothing I say here is financial advice, and especially when it comes to meme coins, everything out there is a risk. This is a straight up casino. Keep your main portfolio, people. Like right now, not much is occurring in the gaming landscape. Leave your portfolio there. Put aside a little bit of liquidity and just play the game, because I can tell you, memes aren't going anywhere. The culture of crypto gravitates towards these things, and I just think it's not going away. So that's what I'm looking at as far as the meme coin space. And then a quick shout out to all of our sponsors here on In the Game. We have Ultra, which, I mean, this looks so clean right here. You can personalize your weapons with endless customizations on the Project Citadel. This looks insane. You can see the details of the different magazines and sites and all on the top here on the sidebar. You can see home, character, insurance, the contraband, marketplace, craft weapons, potentially leaderboards, and replay. So a lot of options. Getting more downloads, and potentially more token activity. So a big shout out to Project Citadel underneath the Ultra ecosystem. And then last but not least is Dreams Quest. Shout out to Dreams Quest. This is one of the few projects that has actually made it through bull, bear, back to bull. And they posted this about the races of Azoria. So their game Origins, the Fall of Azoria. You're going to be meeting the 5 ancient races. You can go check out. And they post these articles every single day regarding the types of games, the dev updates, all of that good stuff. So shout out to all of our sponsors here on In the Game. And honestly, like I said, I'm sitting on my hands right now. Gaming is trading sideways / trending down, but we can't catch a falling knife. I'm very comfortable with my entries right now. Gaming will still be one of the main characters this cycle. It's just a matter of time when Off the Grid, Wild Card, these big name games come to the scene and give us another liquidity injection basically into the gaming sector. But until then, play the game. Keep your portfolio to the side. Get involved with some of the memes, have some fun, because that's where the money's being made right now. And if you sideline your capital into gaming the whole cycle, you're gonna kick yourself at the end whenever these things come to an end at the end of the bull, because this is one of the biggest opportunities in crypto right now. And yes, I'm always going to give you the gaming news, but if you're not at least playing with a little bit of memes at this point, I think you're missing out on a very key part of the cycle. So like the video, subscribe to the channel. I just gave you 5 very high quality airdrop opportunities that honestly not a lot of people are talking about. Infinite Gods Today, the game, Rumble Kong, Super Champs, and Cube. So go check those out, get involved. And when you get those airdrops, come back here to the In the Game channel and let us know. So I'll see y'all guys on the next one. As always, play well, my friends.